sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Houston Texans and the New England Patriots.
Your 2025 New England Patriots.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olson, glad you're with us. Out is the rookie from Greg's alma mater. That's Andres Borregales to get us started. And off we go from Foxborough. So out come the Houston Texans, and Greg is one of the good quarterbacks in the league. Offensive Rookie of the Year, #2 pick in that 2023 draft. Year 3 for C.J. Stroud out of Ohio State.
Think back to a couple years ago, he's the 2nd overall pick. He's the Offensive Rookie of the Year. Going into year 2, Mike, I think the expectations were that he was going to blow up onto the scene and be MVP-type quarterback. The team as a whole took a little bit of a step back, and so did CJ. So I think going in, they're motivated. I think they want to recapture a lot of the magic from CJ Stroud's rookie year and now see, okay, in year 3, with the pieces he has around him, they think the sky's the limit.
And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
A gain of 12. And the Texans first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it, and it's the USC man, Woody Marks. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 3. He'll go again with Marks. And he's followed up after a gain of a yard.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Higgins sent in motion. He gets that complete to Berrios. It's a gain of 19 in the air. It's good for a Texans first down.
First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Texans.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. Over the middle. He's got the tight end Schultz. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 2 receptions for him on this drive. This one good for 16 yards.
First down, Houston.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Back to throw. Stroud. He takes off.
These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Stroud to throw. Now, screen set up for Marks. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
And the Texans first down. First and goal, Houston.
They'll run with Marks. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, they're able to get you down for a loss.
Hard running close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. C.J. Stroud, touchdown, Houston. And, Greg, that is the way you love to start one of those games. Get off the bus, get on the field, get in the end zone. The road team with the first 6 of this one.
And you can just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium. And this crowd, they're fired up, start of the game, trying to make their presence felt. And the opposing team goes all the way down for an opening drive touchdown. That's an ideal way to start when you find yourself on the road.
Makes the score Texans 7, Patriots nothing.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
There's a lot of people that are really high on this young quarterback, Mike, and for good reason. Got good experience last year, albeit on a bad team, made 12 starts as a rookie, but now he can come into training camp and come into the season understanding this is my team. I'm the future of this franchise, and if they want to compete within that division, they're going to have to get great quarterback play from Drake May.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and 7. Off the bootleg. Here's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up third and 5.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Trick pass cut by Henry, the tight end. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
And the Patriots.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Thrown out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Throwing on second down. May. He's got his man, Keyshawn Butte. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
There's two big key pieces the way you want to evaluate quarterbacks in the NFL, Mike, is the first one, how do they operate on third down? But the second one, how do they throw the ball when it's not a clean pocket? And you saw here, the ability to be on time and accurate through contact, that's what separates.
Picked off by the all-pro corner, Derek Stingley. And the Texans are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
Texans offense going to take over now for the second time. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Jalen Hawkins there on the tackle. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Second down, they need 7. Here's Stroud. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. One of the Patriots has it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery, and the great return for the touchdown. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, and across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they forced the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Patriots will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Here's Tremon Smith on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Hey, total opposite so far in these first 2 possessions, scoring the touchdown in their opening drive. They gave it right back a moment ago when the fumble was returned for 6 the other way. They'll go play action with Stroud. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
16 yards.
It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read, Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
A gain of 15
Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
First down throw there is incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. Stroud. He locates the open man. That's Christian Kirk. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. They'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
To throw is Stroud. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. I believe the Texans got this one back. They did, and they will keep possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the score remains tied at 7.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Off the play fake, it's May. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down
And maybe a little more conservative approach following that interception on the last drive. With nobody open, instead of forcing it downfield, he just throws it away, and you can tell he's trying to avoid another costly mistake.
Off the play fake, here's May. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. On play action, here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he'll be out of bounds as the first down completion nets about 3.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run. It's Henderson. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. Trying to fight any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll try it now with Henderson. And he's going to pick up the Patriots' 1st down. They find a way to keep the drive going with the 4th down conversion.
This play should always end up converting a 4th down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
Open man, Demario Douglas. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Texans' 22-yard line.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. They run straight ahead with Henderson. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd and 7. Working out of the gun. It's May. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
A 40-yard attempt.
This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Texans offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They'll begin with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Marks to open the drive. And that's good run support on the edge. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold him to a gain of 2.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 25-yard line.
From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Stroud. He'll find the rookie out of Iowa State, Jaden Higgins. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. 1st down for Houston.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
To throw, it's Stroud. This one is complete inbounds, but not a whole lot out of it. It just gets back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch. and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
On play action, Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 21
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
And he's not going to outrun the defense. They push him back out of bounds, a loss of a couple.
You could see the running back. He's stretching it. He's stretching it. He's looking for somewhere to stick that foot in the ground and cut upfield. But there was nowhere for him to go. The defense continued to take away all those cutback lanes, and he had no choice to just go out of bounds.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 yards, and it's third down.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught, finding Higgins. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Another Texans first down. A gain of 9 yards, and the Texans first
Mike,
down.
I think we make so much of all these fancy routes, right? The selling, the head fakes, getting in and out of the break. And while that's really important to create separation, that's really more of a man beater. That's when teams want to just play you one-on-one and you have to beat the defender. Against zone defense, like we saw here, it's a lot more simpler. Understand the concept of the play, understand where the holes in the defense are, and get there and be friendly to the quarterback. And if you're open, stay open. That's NFL route running. That's what the best guys do.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6. They'll try to set up the screen here. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Good-looking screenplay there, a gain of 11 and a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 11-yard line.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. They'll run it straight ahead with Chubb. And the Texans are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
What a great run down here inside the red zone, Mike. It's so important that you still can run the ball. Great job here by the back. I thought for a minute he was going to score. He gets it all the way down inside the 1, and I wouldn't be surprised if they let him finish this drive off.
Marks trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he is going to come up short.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. They bring a tight end in motion left. Chubb. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is third and goal.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself first and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown here.
Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout. They'll talk things over before third down. Stroud. Gonna set up to throw. Now, screen set up for Marks. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Texans. Fairbairn to add the extra point. The kick is good, and the Texans are on top. It's 14-10.
14. Patriots 10.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. He'll start at the 4. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
On the stop. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he will score! Keyshawn Butte. Touchdown, Patriots. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Borregales now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Pats move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14.
Texans 14.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here's Smith to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Texans offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. To the right side, and Kurt's got it. And they're going to mark a him down up past the 35.
It's a gain of 11.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
First down, Texans.
So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Gain of 10 yards.
Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop at 45 seconds to go until halftime.
First down, Houston.
2 first downs, and they're at the 46 now. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. That's taken in by Marks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
10 more yards.
Back-to-back gains of 10 yards. And back-to-back first downs.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now, Stroud. Forced out wide. That's going to wind up incomplete, but a penalty flag is down on the play. Let's see what that's all about. On 2nd down, Stroud. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Christian Barmore getting in for the sack. And now it's going to be 3rd and a mile. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen with you from the EA Studios in Orlando. This has been a heck of a game so far. Just a field goal separating these two squads. You have to imagine both sides are trying to figure out how to clean things up and put some touchdowns up in the second half. Let's find out what goes on in the third quarter. Back out to the stadium and our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula and come out on top in this tight one as we hit the second half.
Kaimi Fairbairn.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Patriots offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Has completed to Douglas. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
taken down right
In
at
order
the
for
line
you to
of
be able to
scrimmage.
operate out of this
No gain on the
4-3
play.
style defense, Mike,
Second
the
and
key
10.
is your defensive
At the
tackles, their ability to
44-yard line.
penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here. His ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Throwing on second down. May will get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now, May. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
You find yourself trailing coming out of the halftime break. Your defense is going to start on the field. And, man, what a great way to get this half started. Keep this game within one possession, get the ball back to your offense, and see what they can do.
On fourth down, Bryce Beringer out to punt for New England. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Stroud. He'll step up and run.
That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. Give to Marks from the gun, and he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
Brought down by Craig Wilson. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Third down and 3. Back to throw. Stroud in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
So, on 4th down, on comes Tommy Townsend to punt for Houston. Back deep is Marcus Jones.
Fair catch. Signaled for
The Patriots offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard.
He's taken
Tackle
down
there
at the
by
30-yard
Will
line.
Anderson.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. Here's May. Overthrown in a flash, and he lost the football. And the Texans are going to come up with it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
They run a toss to Chubb. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
On the zone read to give to Marks. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. They'll get 19 out of that play. It's good for a Texans first down.
Well, there's not a whole lot of fancy going on here, Mike. This is just kind of old school, line up and run smash mouth football. It's exactly what they did, but it still ends up in a big game, and he picks up the first down.
Right back to Marks on first down. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Second and 5. Once again, it's Marks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Third down, they need 5. He'll go again with Marks. And he's into the end zone. Woody Marks. Touchdown, Texans. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Texans move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
17.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Daniil Hunter with the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
It is 2nd and 9. Working out of the gun, it's Madden. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards on the connection. First down, New England.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
the middle. It's Henderson. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. That's EJ Speed getting in there to make the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd down. To throw is May. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up
ball. Anytime you throw the ball in the middle of the field is obviously critical, right? That's where tip passes. That's where all sorts of stuff happens when you put the ball in harm's way. But you also have to protect your receivers. There's a bit of a trust back and forth with the receiver saying, hey, I'm willing to go across the middle and compete for the ball. But now you're my eyes. You have to protect me and make sure that the location of the ball doesn't run me into a big hit. They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
On play action, here's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, it's Henderson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
3rd down, 3 to go. Throwing now is May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. That screen goes for 12, and that's a 1st down.
Patriots.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays to the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. The ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head, and now you're in the open field.
He's taken down just shy of the 10. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's May. He pulls it in around the 5.
May's pass. Complete to Demario Douglas. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They can keep the drive alive if they get to the 4, but facing 3rd down at the moment. Throwing is May. One incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in.
That's interference.
That might
Defense.
make this a first down. Henderson trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
No gain on the play.
This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4-down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Once more, Henderson. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Ravion Henderson. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And the Patriots extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21.
Texans 21.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. This fielded at about the 9. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Texans offense ready to see what they can do. They'll start on the ground, and this is Marks. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
It's a loss of a yard.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
They'll try to hit him with a screen. This one could be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Taken down back.
That's just bad timing by the offensive line. They've got to get their linemen out in front of him, so either the linemen need to go faster or the back just needs to be more patient. But either way, they're just not in sync on that screen pass.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Throw left side, taken in by Kirk. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. The Texans getting all set to punt. They forced a punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Patriots offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up 2nd and long.
Sheldon Rankins on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 26-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. Has an opening. Past the 40. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second and 10. On the handoff, Henderson. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
May going to look to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. A gain of 11 on that run. First down, New England.
That's good.
So this is a part of the game that everybody works on, Mike. They call it 4-minute offense. You don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock, but the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that 3rd down conversion is going to go.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
Well, now the big fella inside's getting involved in the pass rush, Mike, and so many of these interior defensive linemen are known for their run defense. Well, not this guy. He wins on the inside quick, and he's able to bring the quarterback down for the sack.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May. They'll try to set up the screen here. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Yeah, so you can see the screen play. The timing was just out of whack from the jump. So the key is, Mike, the running back has to stay in phase with his offensive line. If one of them gets out too fast or too slow, the back and the blocking don't marry up, and you see that's why he's taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
And that one just too long to get going. They'll come up, stop him before the lineman to get out to lead the way.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
Patriots ready for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And this will not be returnable as this kick will go out of bounds. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Harold Landry getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on 1st down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
A second down throw for Stroud. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big one here in the fourth quarter. It covers 63 yards.
They really showed off their connection on that pitch and catch, Mike, and just really good ball placement and really good separation downfield. And when those two things align, it's just really challenging for a defender to stay with him and take that play away.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
Here in the fourth quarter, you just can't predict how many possessions you have left, so you can't let any of them go to waste. So far, this has been a fantastic drive. It's a drive that they desperately needed. They continue to throw the ball like that. They got a chance to take a late lead here in the fourth quarter.
He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Here comes second down. They'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
From the gun here on third down, it's Stroud. That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot, and now it is fourth down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
This one is on target, and it is good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. They'll run here. He's going to be marked down up around the 33. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That is a worrisome development here late in the game.
Are you kidding me? What just happened? Seriously? Is that even a play?
Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end.
May's pass complete to Hunter Henry. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 39-yard line.
It is 2nd down and 5. They'll look to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to be third down.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took that ball way too much time to get to the open receiver. And when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball. And he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction.
The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's first down. That's quickly out wide for Kirk.
Complete to Christian Kirk. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Second and 7. On play action. Stroud over the middle. He's got the tight end shorts. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second, as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this fourth quarter.
Houston.
This offense still has the one timeout to use. First and 10 coming up now. From the gun, here's Stroud. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it'll be second down. Here's Stroud. Got his man. It's Kirk. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
The offense having a tough time with this noise. It's 3rd and 6. Knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it, because it could have been even a bigger play.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here is first and 10. They'll run with Stevenson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one taken at the 7. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
There is no worse feeling either coming back to the huddle or the sideline after a big drop, and that was a beautifully designed play, perfectly placed ball, and he just couldn't make the grab.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
We'll go play action with May. He'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
The Texans offense ready for this next possession.
29-yard line.
Now a first throw here in overtime. This one is caught by Kirk. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
They were able to connect on the comeback, but I don't think it was really well executed. This is a deeper route. This receiver's got to push his depth before his break a little bit more downfield. They'll take the completion, but they were hoping to get a little bit more with that one.
Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. That one out wide for Marks. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Now Stroud. Trying the right side, taken in by Collins.
A gain of 6. And the Texans 1st down. It's a gain of 6. And the Texans 1st down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. To the left side, into the hands of Collins. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd down and 7. They'll run with Marks. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 15 on that game. 1st down for Houston.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
Here's a handoff to Marks. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
I think a little bit of what's happened here, Mike, is this offense is having some trouble matching the level of physicality of the defense. So physically, they're getting beat at the point of attack, and I think these last two plays are a great example why.
In trouble, and down he goes.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
The Texans set to punt this one away. And he's on for a big one here in overtime. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Patriots offense headed back to take over once more. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now May has completed to Douglas. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second and a couple. Off the play fake, here's May. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Yeah, that one just didn't feel right from the jump. I think he sensed that he was either going to take a sack or get baited into making a bad throw. So ultimately a good decision, just throw the ball away.
3rd and 2, here we go. They'll try to run for this. It's Stevenson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a second down. Here's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here's a 3rd and 10. Throwing is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs.
Intended for Stephon Diggs.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Now fair catch is made, and it's just inside the 15-yard line. The Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll start on the ground with Chubb. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
Roberts Spillane on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position. But this time, he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's third down. Stroud. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. Gain of 13 for number 13. And a first down.
On the play. And the Texans first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's a handoff to Chubb. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. Once again, it's Chubb. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
At some point, the offensive line cannot just be dependent on the perfect play call. Somebody has to win. Somebody has to distort the defense and create some space for the running back to run. In this case, nobody could win. Stop for no gain.
Stroud to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
Just a really nice effort by the defense to challenge him right at the catch point. It's really the timing of the contact that really is able to dislodge the ball, and they get a fresh set of downs to work with if he's able to hold on to it. But because of the hit, he can't squeeze it, and now they find themselves looking at 4th down.
On the return is Jones. The Patriots offense ready to get back to work.
1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's May. To the sideline, pulled in by Diggs. New England going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Brings up 2nd.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, here's May. Left side, he's got Henry. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A pickup there of 13. 1st down, New England.
When you're running a crossing route versus man coverage, you understand that there's going to be nobody waiting for you on the far side of the field. So if you can create separation on your man defender and separate away, there's a lot of green grass, and that's where the quarterback went with the ball.
That one taken in by Douglas. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
2nd and 4 at the Texans' 47-yard line.
throw again is May. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Here's May again. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line-of-scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
They'll go. Here's May. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. A field goal was all they would have needed at the start of the drive. It was not to be. And we will forge on here in overtime. Stroud to throw here on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
He throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next. That's a skill that really just comes from experience. Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Special teams on the field, ready for this punt, as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. Throwing on 1st and 10 is May.
May's pass, complete to Hunter Henry. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34, here's 2nd and 4. They'll run out of the gun, and it's Stevenson. And some good running there. That's a 1st down up to the 43.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. We'll go right back to Stevenson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
Aziz Al-Shire on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 45-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's May. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First down.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
To throw on first down is May. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
It leads to 2nd
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down. Really nice play.
On second down, it's May. He's got his big tight end, Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
May to the air once more. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
So I really like the decision here that you're going to throw the ball to one of your big tight ends, but it's the personnel grouping that you do it out of. Bring as many big bodies onto the field as possible, stay with the passing game, and you're able to find one of those big tight ends for a first down.
I'll give up the middle to Stevenson. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. 20-yard pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This one to win it in overtime. This kick is good. He got it. It took overtime, but they will walk off the field with the victory. So it's a win for the Patriots. This was a close-fought game. They were able to get themselves into field goal range here at OT. The final kick sailed through the uprights to finally close out this victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.